coming to you live from the It's Funny Studios. I'm Doug.
I'm Greg.
And this is Mike.
And this is the It's Funny That Makes It Okay podcast. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the show. The end of May. Happy Memorial Day for those of you in the United States who are celebrating. Hopefully you're being safe, having a good time, having fun.
Grilling some food. Dogs, brats.
Don't imbibe too much.
Well, I don't want to
and
grill
drive.
the dogs. I'd like to keep mine walking around on four legs. But
Yeah, you don't want to grill those.
No, not really. But hopefully you're enjoying a picnic or getting together with family and friends and just enjoying a day off. How's everybody doing? Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, today I think each one of us have one or two things in the intro. Then we're going to play a little game. It may be a complete bust. I found it online. Haven't even played it. So
Is it really little? Is it a little
it's
game?
teeny tiny. I can hardly read it. It's
small,
Dead or Alive.
Small game.
Wanted.
Wanted.
Dead or alive. Okay, that was horrible. But there
I'm
we go.
a cowboy.
Then we're going to talk about, have you guys ever done any delicate dumping?
It depends on how you want to.
No, all of my dumping is very manly.
Depends on how you want to maybe phrase it, I suppose.
So we're going to talk about
brutal dumping.
delicate dumping.
Forceful dumping.
Have you ever done any delicate dumping or not? We're going to talk about
We'll find out.
A social media influencer who created an AI version of herself and the insanity that ensues
Or
there.
did the AI create her?
Well, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Then we're going to talk about women now wearing safety layer outfits when they go out. What is it? Do you do it? Should you do it? Is it stupid? No. It might be. I don't know. A new show's coming out. Another version of The Bachelor. Golden Bachelor.
That's really what we need. We need some more.
And that doesn't
Yeah.
mean he's super wealthy, ladies. It's the Golden Bachelor. And then we're going to learn about some ladies that were in the workforce and decided that they needed to unionize. And we're going to talk about them
Yeah.
and their profession. Not quite the oldest, but real close.
It's an old one.
It is an old one. All right. So right off the bat, my wife and I were talking, and she made this comment and said this word, and then we had a discussion on what the word meant. So I'm going to say this phrase, this word, see if you've heard it, and if you have, don't say it first what you think it is, and then we'll all say what we think it is when I'm done. Okay. So she was talking about somebody, and she said they're a smoke show. Have you heard the term smoke show? That person's a smoke show.
Mm-hmm.
So we got into this debate on, does smoke show mean something like it's a good thing or a bad thing to be a smoke show? If you're like, oh, this person, oh, she's a smoke show or he's a smoke show. So I don't know. I know what I thought. And we had a disagreement.
I know what I think, but.
So go ahead, Mike. You got.
Well, in the context that I've always heard, I've heard that used. It's been a compliment.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
See, I thought it was like, oh man, they're a smoke show. Like they're just smoldering. So it's a bad thing. Like you don't want to be a smoke show. My wife went the same way. She said, no, it's good. Like, oh no, you want to be a smoke show. Because I was like, I'm not a smoke show. It's like, oh, it's a good thing. I'm like,
Well, didn't years ago they used to say,
not a
they're
word I would describe
smoking.
yeah.
And it didn't mean they were lighting up. It was
Yeah, I don't know. We got into this little bit of a discussion about it, and I just was curious what everybody thought. I can understand the good side of it, but I also thought I thought maybe it was a.
So you were confused about what to call her.
No, we were just talking about smoke show. And
Smoke shows.
I was just thought, well, I'm going to get your guys' opinions on it.
So we hit the Bon Jovi, so now I got to go Boston. Smoking.
Oh yeah,
Great song.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm going to gripe about. I just found out this last week. Somebody said that Boston is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know we've griped about it, but it's like that is ridiculous. I hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anyway. But how is Boston?
Yeah,
Boston. Not even if they did nothing but their very first album. That alone gets you into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's it.
One of the best rock albums out there.
It is. It's fantastic. So, all right, I'm done.
You done? Okay. Well, I got a couple little things. First one, I was watching the news the other night, and
that's depressing.
Yeah, well, actually, it was the weather.
Yeah.
And, well, that can be depressing too. But our weather's been pretty decent, really. As a matter of fact, we haven't had a lot of rain. Well, you've heard of flash flooding, right?
I know where you're going.
And what happens when we have a flash flood?
Well, it's usually when there's a lot of rain in a short amount of time.
In a short amount of time. Well,
I
they're
think
giving
Misha
us a
asked me
warning.
about this. We got a warning.
They're giving us a warning that we have a flash drought. What happened? Nope, we're just sizzled.
I had a full glass of water. I went to drink it. And it was gone. I'm like, what happened? Flash drought. Look out.
What is a flash drought?
Greg's up on the high dive. Here I come. Oh, bam. It's crap.
The water just
disappears.
I was watching that. I'm like,
Jeez.
they're just making stuff up
Greg
now.
runs out into his yard with a spray bottle. Prepare for the flash drought.
I turned on my sprinkler and it was just dry. It was just going back and forth.
Dust was coming out.
It evaporates midair.
Yeah.
Doesn't even make it to the ground.
I was confused. I'm like, what is a flash drought?
I think they're just making terms up to get people scared and like,
I think
oh my
they
gosh.
are, because it's like, okay, I can
Panic.
see we don't have rain for a week or two. We're going to have a little bit of a drought. Okay.
But it's not a flash. A flash indicates like we're not prepared for this at all.
Right.
It just happened. It was pouring down rain 5 minutes ago. It's gone. Flash drought.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's the reason for my next thing, which is more of a gripe. So I went to the gas station, and the one particular, it's a Circle K downtown. If you fill up with, or if you don't even have to fill up, but you can buy a car wash and it gets you like 15 cents off per gallon. And I also get the car washed. So I paid for a car wash and filled my car up with gas. Drove around back to the car wash, went to put my code in, and the thing says car wash out of service. So I went into the gas
Flash
station.
drought got it.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe the flash drought took out the car wash. Water started to squirt out and just evaporated. So I went into the station and asked the girl, and of course, the girl comes up. It's my first day.
Oh,
she's
no.
like, there'll be somebody here this afternoon that can reset it. Well, I had plans in the afternoon, so I couldn't come back. And actually, I still have my receipt, and I don't know if I can still use it or not, but I paid for a car wash.
You should be able to use
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So I went in and I said, well, can I use this later? And she's like, really, I don't know.
Greg's going to make the girl cry on her first day trying to get a car wash.
She's going to quit.
She quits.
Walks out. You're asking too many
flash
questions.
drought of employees.
Yeah.
So I decided, well, the dealer where I bought the car will give you free car washes. So it's right next door. So I went around, pulled into the dealership, and I said, hey, can I get a car wash? I go in there almost every Saturday and get the car wash. So I go in, and it's the same gal that's always there. And I said, hey, can I get a car wash? And she's like, sure. So she's like, lot attendant to the front, please. And I usually go over and sit on this bench and wait on the lot attendant. About 5 minutes later, I hear, lot attendant to the front, please, customer waiting. Sat there 5, 6, 7 more minutes. I hear again, lot attendant to the front, please, customer waiting. I went through 4 times, and the lot attendant never showed up. And as I went to her, I said, they're apparently busy, so I'm going to leave. The flash drought must have got all the car washes.
It has taken Morton completely out. It's out.
So I went to the third car wash where I've got to pay again, and paid for a car wash, got it washed. So the third attempt, I got the car washed, had to pay for it the third time.
Wow.
But it also, that's not the only, what's the deal with everything being out? So I went to get Lori.
It's a new normal, Greg.
I went to get Lori some flowers at Kroger because you know how much she likes flowers.
Oh, she loves them.
But she does like those because they're usually cheaper. I mean, and there you get a nice bouquet. It's usually $12, $13 or something like that. Used to be $9.
Well, your flower budget's like $75 a week, isn't it?
No, it's not. If I spent that on flowers, she'd kill me. But so I go to Kroger to get some flowers, and the slot that they're
apparently you're spending that $75 a week on car washes. Sorry.
Well, we got priorities.
Yes.
So I go into Kroger to get some flowers, and the slot where they normally are is empty. Well, right next to that is a bouquet that looked kind of like the ones I usually get, but it was a little bit bigger, so it's probably going to be a little more. Like I said, it's normally $9 to $12, $13. $50 for those. those. I'm like, holy cow. But there was no flowers. Well, and then there was a couple other things I was going to get at Kroger, decaf tea. They had none of that. I'm like, there's nothing here. We have nothing. So
that flash drought maybe is taking everything out.
Yeah.
The flowers are just all dried.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this is dragging on a little bit.
It's potpourri now. You can put it in a little satchel.
Yeah. So then I said, well, I'm going to take my so I wanted to get some diet caffeine free soda. Well, they had that, but stupid me decided not to get it there because I'm going to go to Walmart anyways to try to get the decaf tea and the flowers. So I go to Walmart, no flowers. They're gone. They have no flowers. Usually by the front door, there's a rack of them. Nope, gone. Go back to the decaf tea, none. Go to the caffeine-free Diet Coke, none. It's like, I'm just frustrated. I'm like, I leave the store and I'm just like, It's just nothing. We have nothing.
No, that is
and
the
everything,
case.
you know, if you do, okay, $50 flowers. Nope, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
You know, so, and it was, like I said, the bouquet was just slightly bigger than what I would normally get for 12. I mean, it's like.
I won't regale you with much, but I've been encountering the same. I'm trying to buy a lawnmower. And I'm back to my broken one. I
thought you got one.
I did. It didn't work out. I had to take it back and get my money back.
It wouldn't mow. It's that flash drought. It killed all the grass.
It's just, stupid me. I hadn't bought a lawnmower in a long time. I didn't realize that the floor for a self-propelled lawnmower is $400. That's the starting point now. I'm still going back to like, I don't know, it was like $200,
yeah.
$225 last. No.
Oh, and you're talking to Mr. Electric Mower.
The $400 one.
I don't have self-propelled though. I didn't buy that.
The $400 one is like the low end self-propelled. I'm like, golly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, all right. Anyway, I digress. Go
but
ahead.
you had to take it back?
Yeah.
Why did it not work?
I was mowing about 10 minutes and smoke started coming out of it.
It's a smoke show.
That's what I said. This thing's a smoke show.
Yeah.
I took it back and argued with them.
Now it all makes
they
sense.
said, well, when you put gas in it, we usually have to, I said, I'm not taking this back. I want my money. First off, you didn't have any.
It smokes.
I said, when I bought it, you guys didn't have any. You
sign.
said, would you take the floor, the one that's put together? I said, if I have a problem, can I bring? Oh yeah. Well, I had a problem. Now I'm bringing it back. So I got my money back.
And the grass is not mowed.
I'm going to do it tomorrow with the broken one that I have to hold down the front wheel. I can't put any weight on the front wheel, so I got to mow it with the back too. Yeah.
Riding a wheelie while he's mowing.
Yeah, basically. I'm about ready to get one of just the actual push.
Yeah, the old manual mower.
Yeah. Reliable.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Well, I had seen and heard about a couple stories from Taylor Swift. She's been on a tour, the Eras Tour.
Is she a smoke show?
I don't know. Maybe let the fans decide.
There's probably smoke in her shows.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, there was some rain in one of her shows recently.
Except the drought probably got that.
Well, this isn't...
was it real rain or was it like a prop rain? Did they make it rain or did it actually rain?
Well, I think it's real rain.
Okay, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know if they would have rain and she just...
So, as far as I know, I mean, it downpoured. This is in Boston. These shows happened over the weekend, and it was in Foxborough where the Patriots play. And I heard the story of people captured rain from the concert, bottled it up, and attempted to sell it to profit off of the rain at the concert. It's like, are you serious?
Well, this works. I mean, we have the flash drought. We might have to buy that rain.
We might need it. So can I get some Taylor Swift rain?
Well, this is not cheap rain.
I'm
you
sure.
guys want to guess? So, and also I like how the headline, and I looked this up after hearing the story, but I looked it up and the first article I read was, Taylor Swift fans selling rain from Foxborough show in weed containers. It's like, weed that you get from a dispensary in weed containers. So they're selling each one of those containers for $250.
Holy cow.
On Facebook Marketplace.
That is ridiculous.
I'd like a vial.
Did anybody buy it though? You can say I'm listing this for...
Well, it says it's unclear whether the raindrops are still up for sale as the listing no longer appears on Facebook Marketplace.
So that's why I saw on Babylon Bee the other day, that's why they had that story. I wondered, they said, person selling contact lenses because they saw Taylor Swift through them.
Well, Greg, you've preempted my next
I'm
story.
sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. This was a real thing, actually.
Was it a real thing?
Yeah. So, this is from the Daily Mail, but I had heard about this prior to the rain story.
Yeah.
So a Taylor Swift fan, she had actually tried to sell used contacts that had seen the Eras tour for $10,000 is what she was listing them as.
So if you wear those lenses, are they like a
why would you give them
Viewmaster?
$10 for this, let alone 10,000?
People are crazy for some of this stuff, though.
They did not sell them.
They did not sell, and the person who had posted it took the listing down. They listed the condition as used. Excellent. Excellent used condition. So they took it down and they said, guys, calm down. It's just a joke. But if they sold, know that was not a joke.
Yeah.
Well, I got some underwear that went to a Styx concert. I'm going to let go for $100.
Would you take 75?
Sure, I would take 75 for them.
A deal. You better get on eBay.
So anyway, that's
used, but in good condition.
Sorry,
good condition.
Sorry, I stepped on your.
Oh no. It is a real story that actually happened.
It was Babylon Bee. I thought it was a fake.
Well, now you know the inspiration.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy though.
Yeah, that's insane.
I've read that. I mean, like tickets for her concerts are going for like thousands of dollars.
It's insane.
And I saw something too that her net worth is probably going to be over $1 billion after this tour, which is just nuts. So, would I be shocked if $250 rain weed containers get sold? No.
Well, didn't she just break up with another guy like at the beginning of the year? So we got
another
album getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
This concert's in, but we got to get the next one ready to go.
Yeah. Crazy.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as of our recording today, Tina Turner died. 83 years old. And, I mean, an impressive song list, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
An actress.
Very talented. Yeah.
She was in Mad Max, Thunderdome.
We don't need another hero.
We don't need another hero. And fabulous legs.
Like
she had fabulous legs.
Was she in the Rod Stewart video for She's Got Legs?
I have no idea.
I was thinking they said that was her legs in that video. I don't know. Need to probably research
But also
that.
Proud Mary.
Yeah.
First we start off nice and slow.
What was that? She had another song that was really popular. I mean, she had other ones, but
yeah, Tina Turner.
I can't think what it was. There was another one I was talking to our service manager about today, but I don't recall the song.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking. It doesn't say that she was in. You mean Hot Legs?
No. Well, that was. I wondered if Hot Legs was her legs in the video. Because she didn't sing that, did she?
No, that was Rod Stewart.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, I don't know. I will try to find out. But
yeah.
But they had that. But that got me. We were talking. My wife and I last week were talking about another singer, and she was talking about their songs and watched something from like 3 years ago, a video, and she said, "Are they still alive?" And I was like, "I don't know. I maybe, but I don't think they are." But so anyway, we were talking about Tom Jones.
I think he is. Do you want me to answer? What?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I think he's alive.
He is alive. Tom Jones. Yeah, we had to look it up. He's 82. He's still on tour.
He's insane.
Yeah. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. So good old Tom Jones.
I like Tom Jones.
He's got some different songs, but I enjoy his songs.
Yeah. Back in the 70s, he's so suave. He's got his gold chains on and the big hair and.
Yeah. But, so did you say that you and Lori were talking about?
After I said something about Tina Turner passing and Lori said, I don't know how we got on the topic because this is an actress, not a singer. But for some reason she brought up, is Mary Tyler Moore still living?
I don't think she is. I think.
Do you know who Mary Tyler Moore is?
I heard the name.
She was on the Dick Van Dyke Show.
And then
she had her own show.
Yeah. which was the news show out of Minneapolis. What was it? I just lost the name of it. Oh, my God.
Oh, wasn't the Mary Tyler Moore show?
I guess it was. I thought
That's
it was
a tough one to
It was
remember.
a tough one.
But you're right. She's passed. 2017, she passed. So it's been a little bit. But I didn't know when Lori asked me. I'm like, I don't know that.
Well, and I think what did it too is the COVID years has messed everything up because I lost track of some people, or you didn't hear about it, and so
I
now
messed
it's
up
like,
anyways. I don't know.
like what happened? Did they die? Did they not die? So when I was looking up Tina Turner and some other stuff, I saw this. There's a little game. We're going to try this game.
What if somebody said Keith Richards?
He looks like
I think he died in the 60s. He's just managed to keep going.
It's Dead or Not, Celebrity Dead or Alive quiz, and we'll give it a try. I've not played it, so this may be a complete bust, and we may be moving on to our other segments.
That's okay. Give it a whirl.
So, okay. Hugh Grant, British actor, 1960.
Do you want to answer, or do you?
Why?
I got
do
my
you
answer.
have an idea? You want to write them down?
This could be a game for me, and I would have. This is a 50-50 guess for me on all of these.
All right, go ahead.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to know any of these.
That's fine. You don't know Hugh Grant? Okay.
No.
I mean, that's fine.
British actor.
I'm going to say he's dead.
I'm going to say not dead.
Living, yeah.
Okay.
And he is not dead. Okay, Hugh Grant has been around. I mean, he was in, what are some of the...
Notting Hill.
2
Weeks Notice.
Yeah, a bunch of rom-coms from the 90s.
He was big in the rom-coms.
Didn't he get in trouble with a prostitute,
that
too, in
explains
real
a lot.
life?
Yeah. He was with Elizabeth Hurley, and he got in trouble with a prostitute.
Yeah, like he was married or dating Elizabeth Hurley, and he picked up a prostitute.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Okay, Patrick Stewart, British actor, 1940. Star Trek, X-Men, he's Professor Xavier.
Oh, he's dead.
Or not dead?
He's dead.
He's dead?
Alive.
Alive.
Oh. I thought he died.
John Candy, Canadian actor, comedian.
That was I was thinking of Magneto's.
I think he's still living too, though.
No, he's
Did he
definitely
pass?
dead.
Well, we may find out. John Candy, Canadian actor, comedian, born in 1950.
Okay, well,
Famous SCTV actor, was in Uncle Buck and
Summer Rental.
Trains, Planes, Automobiles.
Oh.
Yeah. Been in a lot of stuff.
Done a lot of stuff.
Who was he in that movie?
And what?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Well, Steve Martin was the main guy. He was
so he was
Del.
the other actor.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Actually, I know him from that movie, so that's about it. One of these people's got to be dead eventually, so I'm going to say he's dead.
Dead.
He did die.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what year did he die? So now when they say he died, what year?
What
They give you
year?
4. I'm going to give you 4 options here. 1994, 96, 97, or 89.
I'll say
94.
I'll say 96.
It's 94.
Oh, lucky.
I clicked on it. I didn't know it wouldn't just tell you. So
You didn't guess.
I knew that one. So I didn't want to. James Earl Jones, American
you could just
actor,
say that.
born
I knew that.
1931. You know James Earl Jones.
Voice of
1931?
Darth Vader
The voice
in
of
Star
Darth,
Wars.
Darth
Okay,
Vader.
well-
Yeah, he was born in 1931.
I'm going to say he's dead.
Alive.
He is alive. Okay, I don't even know who this is. Alan Sugar, a British businessman born in 1947. So
He's dead.
I have no idea.
He's
I'll go
definitely
dead.
he's alive.
This is like that other quiz. They're all alive.
Gary Coleman, American actor, born in 1968.
What you talking about,
What
Willis?
you talking about, Willis? That's right.
He's
Different
dead.
strokes. You sure? You want to stick
Yeah,
with dead?
I'm sticking with that.
Dead.
I just clicked on it. You sure you want
Yes,
to?
he's dead.
Yeah. When did he die? 2012, 2006, 2010, or 2009. So 2012, 2006, 10, or 9.
I'll say 10.
I'm going to go 12.
2010.
Oh.
Johnny Cochran, American lawyer, born 1937. He was the lawyer for the OJ trial.
Yes.
If it doesn't fit, you must
Must
quit.
acquit, yeah.
And I believe he was the inspiration for Jackie Chan.
I think he
on
was.
Seinfeld. Dead or alive?
You said 1937?
1937. Now, James Earl Jones was born in 1931
Right.
and still alive.
Right.
Now, I'm not trying to skew you one way or another. I'm just
No.
giving
But
a
he is.
reference for context.
Okay, well then I'll say he's alive.
I'm going to go dead.
He is dead.
Okay, all right.
When did he die?
It wasn't.
1999, 2001, 2005, or 2012?
Well, I didn't think it was. I'm
When was the OJ trial? Was that in the 90s?
92 or
something like that.
So-
yeah.
93.
So I'll say 2002.
Well, that wasn't one of the choices.
Oh,
but
what did you say?
I'll write that one in.
What was the last one you said?
99, 2001, 2005, or 2012.
Oh, 2012. Okay, I heard it too.
I know. You did.
It's not going to be 2012, but I'll stick with the 2 theme. So
right.
give me 2012.
I'm going 2012 as well.
Oh, all right.
No.
No, really,
2005.
really. I thought he hung on longer than that.
Michael Palin, British actor, writer, television presenter.
Monty Python.
Born in 1943. Dead or alive?
Oh, that's a tough one.
He's
Yeah.
alive.
I believe he's alive as well.
He is alive. Kiefer Sutherland, Canadian actor, born in 1966.
He's alive. He's Jack.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He has a brand new series out on
Yeah.
Netflix or something.
Oh, he's dead then. No, no, he's
On
alive.
24, right?
Billy Joel, American singer songwriter, born in 1949.
Billy Joel. He's alive.
Alive.
Yeah. So I don't know. It didn't. Bruce Forsyth, British television presenter.
Don't know him.
He's dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
You're right. He was born in 1928. When did he die? 2010, 12, 13, or 17?
Wow. I'll say 13.
10.
17.
Wow.
Diane Keaton, American actress and filmmaker, born in 1946. Was she in The Godfather?
I don't know that.
Oh, that's right. You have never seen The Godfather.
I have not. You got a guess on that one?
I'll say she's alive.
Alive. I think she was just in a movie.
She is alive. Okay. Pierce Brosnan.
Alive?
Alive.
He was James Bond. Lemmy Kilmister, British songwriter and singer, born 1945.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Yep.
When did he die? 2012, 2015, 2016, or 2022?
Ooh, that would have been recent. I'll say 16.
I can't remember. I remember the news story.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
going to
too.
go 22.
2015. I thought it was 2022
I'll say,
for
has it
some
been
reason.
that long? Geesh.
Dan Brown, American author, born in 1964.
I read one of his books.
I've never read one of his books, but go ahead. What was the book?
I don't recall.
I'll say he's dead.
I think he's alive.
He's alive. Ava
What was his
Gardner.
books?
Ava Gardner, American actress, born in 1922. Should be 101.
Jeez.
She could be alive.
She could be. But I'm going to say she's not.
I'm going dead as well.
She is dead. When did she die? 88, 89, 90, or 93?
Ooh, man.
I'm going 88.
I'll say 90.
90.
Man, Mike's getting the dates well.
Fats Domino, American musician, born in 1928.
He's dead.
I found my thrill
Good song.
on Blueberry Hill. Greg?
I'd say dead as well.
Yep. And the obligatory question, when did he die? 2012, 14, 16, or 17?
Those are all somewhat recent, too.
Yeah, they are. 4 more after this one, so we'll
I'll
try
say
to hurry it along.
I'll say
here.
12.
14.
17.
Oh. Dan Brown wrote the Da Vinci Code.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Bobby Robinson, British football manager,
Jeez.
born in 1933. We're showing our American stupidity here because I have no idea.
I'm going to say dead.
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 Almost every person not of American nationality has been dead. Almost.
Yeah, it's-
Almost.
So, 02, 07, 08, or 09?
9.
Greg?
2.
09.
Man.
Margaret Thatcher, the British Prime Minister, born in 1925. The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady.
She is dead.
I'm going dead as well.
She is dead.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 2010, 11, 13, or 19?
I'm going to say 19.
I'm going 19 as well.
No. 2013.
That was my second guess.
Patrick Duffy, American actor, born in 1949. Wasn't he on?
He was on Dallas.
90
He was on
sitcoms?
Dallas.
What was that one with Susan
Step by
Summers?
Step?
Step by Step. Yep, Dallas. Which Ewing was he? He wasn't JR.
Patrick.
Wow,
No, that's his name.
Yes,
What was his name? Patrick Ewing? No,
that's a basketball player.
He has a basketball. No. What was his name? Ewing. I can't remember.
I'll say he's alive.
I say alive as well.
And he is alive. And the last one, that was the last one. Our score.
Are we done?
69%. You're 3% below average.
Man.
That was
Wow.
it. So, like I said, just try. That came up
Can we
when I was
grade
looking
on a
for.
curve?
Yes, we can.
I want more points.
I got locked in as we went. Once I figured out the trend, if they were American, they were most likely alive. And,
okay, so delicate dumping. What do you think delicate dumping is?
well, this is when you sit very dainty on the toilet.
That's right.
And
You hover. You just hover over it.
Or you're very quiet in the bathroom. See, so I'm definitely guilty of that.
I see. This is not after like a Taco Bell night.
No.
There's no delicate dumping after that. No, what it is it's a new way to end a relationship, and it's supposed to be less.
Is it really
cruel.
that new?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. It's supposed to be less cruel. A UK-based therapist says a new relationship trend called delicate dumping is wrong and cruel, and encourages those who are ending a relationship to be clear in their actions.
look, it's not you. It's me.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
not
no,
even do
it's
that.
me, it's
Delicate
you.
dumping involves you just take a step back from the relationship without actually breaking up. So you kind of just slowly, it's kind of like ghosting, but you slowly do less and less with them. You don't call.
I think I had some
That's
girls do
almost-
that when I was in high school.
That's almost worse, isn't it?
But they do this. They said, well, it's kinder. It's not as mean. It says if you want to,
Ghosting someone's not mean.
this woman here says if you want to dump someone, put on your big boy pants and don't be a coward. See, I kind of agree with that. My whole life is like,
Don't drag it
rip
out.
that Band-Aid, man.
Yeah.
Nobody likes it. Nobody wants
Nobody
to get dumped
wants
on.
to be broken up with.
But if it's going to happen, I don't want this where, you slowly quit calling me, you quit returning my messages, or maybe you return like every sixth or seventh one. So you kind of string me along like, well, maybe.
See, I think that's more cruel than the just rip the
is.
Band-Aid off.
It
Well, and
it absolutely
I think
is.
that a lot of people that are doing this are actually doing it
They're
because
avoiding responsibility.
that, one, and two, they're kind of like either they don't have someone else to date or they're not sure if the person they're dating is going to work out. So it's like, I don't want to completely sever my tie here. Let's keep this.
Yeah, at
let's
least
keep this
leave-
fish on the line for a little bit and see if this is going to work out. And I'm like, no,
Wow.
you need to make a choice.
Yeah.
It's either you can have all of this
It's all or nothing.
That's right. That is right, ladies. That's what I get.
This relationship is either dead or alive.
Yeah.
Dead. What year?
Yeah, it says the North Carolina man who is married said that many men he's known have used the delicate dumping because being direct is awkward and uncomfortable. And that is true. It is. But
Well,
that's
it's true of
That's
everything.
that's called being a man. That's from Godfather. You go, be a man.
That's why it's like because people avoid that now.
I made myself cough there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to take responsibility and face things head on anymore.
Yeah. So
we all
especially-
avoid problems or things we don't want to do.
So especially younger men, men do this and tell themselves that their girlfriend will get the message. And if I just quit calling as much, and it's like, that's just cruel and mean. I mean, guys, if you're done, you don't want to have the relationship anymore, then end it.
Yeah.
Just end it.
Yeah.
So I also know people too that have, this is a little bit different, but they'll get engaged and then they'll be engaged for like 6 years. It's like, you're just stringing the person along. I am not a fan of the long engagement.
And
What are you waiting
We were
for?
engaged a year, I think, a little over a year.
We were engaged 3 months and then got married.
Yeah, we were, I think, 9 months.
Well, she couldn't keep her hands off me, so no.
Oh,
That's what I tell myself.
well, I can see sometimes the year, maybe even a little bit more than that. But yeah,
I would say not much more than. Okay,
after
let's
a
go
point-
over under. What is your over under on an engagement? I got my
over under.
Yeah, so like the drop dead, the latest you could have for you that you think in a dating, and not just for you, what you think people should do.
Year and a half.
I put 18 months. Yep.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, that would.
I think if you haven't pulled the trigger in 18, what are you waiting for? Don't get engaged then until you're no more than 18 months away.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are certain special circumstances that I don't know or I haven't thought of where that might not be the case. But for the most part, unless maybe somebody gets engaged and then there's some kind of an illness, so you have to pause everything, stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
Extenuating circumstances.
That's what I said.
It's like-
But let's say all things being equal, you get engaged. 18 is at the upper end.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion. So I don't know. I didn't have a whole lot more on that one. I didn't know if you guys had anything else or any thoughts on dating or nuggets of information about women you want to
delicate
impart.
dumping.
No.
I found in most of my relationships, nothing has been very delicate. It's all been very harsh and abusive.
Harsh dumping.
Towards me. It's not. It's not that I have been. It's been very brutal.
I was dumped twice, and I did the dumping once, and was it
delicate,
no,
or did you just walk in there
every time?
Just looking, you're dead to me. You took the ring off and flicked that at her. Did you have a ring? I mean, I don't know. Well, like in high school, when we were in high school, you'd get the girls
a promise band or
the class ring.
The class ring, and you'd wear it on your necklace.
I didn't do that.
Oh, that was popular when I
You
was
had a
in
necklace?
I did have a necklace.
Huh?
You bet. Because I was cool.
With that class ring hanging on it.
That's right. And the girl would take your class ring and wrap it in that
See, I didn't have a class ring.
fuzzy. Well, you weren't cool.
No, my parents were not rich.
My parents were not rich.
expensive.
They were expensive, but that was the one. I did get that.
Nope.
They would
I
wrap it in, what is that? Angora or whatever that big
Yeah.
fuzz would stick out.
Yarn.
The yarn. So, yeah, the girls would take that and the guys would get the girls' class
I got
ring.
I got the class key, which was like a necklace with a little.
That's so stupid. That sounds like a made up thing.
I gave that to Lori though. She wore it.
Did she
So
laugh?
She's like, "You don't have a ring?" I'm like, "No, I don't. No." She didn't ask me.
There'll be no ring, but
There's a key to my heart.
You play your cards right. You can wear my class key. She's like, I don't think that's a thing.
I think
It
she threw
is.
back. I
It
think
is.
she almost delicately dumped me.
Well, in her defense, if you gave me a class key, I'd probably be like, okay, we got.
Well, if I gave you
there's no
one,
ring. Well, if I was a woman,
That sounds like a song.
if I was a woman, I wouldn't wear your class key. Class key sounds made up, though.
That's what it
like,
was.
Mom, I want a class ring. Well, let's see what we can do. They come back. They didn't have class rings, but they had a class key. It's like a skeleton key on a.
Which was much cheaper.
It's just a skeleton key on just a string. Ooh,
Yeah.
just wearing it around.
No,
Everybody
I
else
got
got
no.
their class keys. What are you talking
Actually,
about?
I think it hung from my rearview mirror in my car for a while.
Your own key?
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't ever wear your class ring.
I wore my class ring. I
Well,
didn't
it's
hang it from my. I didn't hang it from my rearview mirror of my
I'm
car.
not gonna wear the class key.
Well, that stuff would be like if you, was from your girlfriend. You'd hang like a garter or something.
I didn't hang my girlfri's garters.
I had a garter hanging
Here,
from
give
my
me your
rearview.
panties. I'm going to hang them from the mirror.
Well, Greg, you got to remember, Doug was cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's got
When they-
garters and
when
bras.
they saw the necklace, the garters came a flying. I'm going to tell you that right now. I had to do something with them. They were piling up. I just hung them on my rearview mirror.
Looks like you got laundry hanging from your mirror.
I had a garter hanging from my rearview mirror.
I may have at one point from a. I don't know why I would have had that.
He almost told me stop. I don't know why that was on there. I think it was holding it for a
don't
friend.
recall. Well, I was
It
going to
wasn't
say
mine.
I was going to say maybe a wedding, but the guys did the guys catch the garters at the weddings?
You could have.
Oh, I think it was.
Well, yeah.
So I probably had it from a wedding. I don't know.
I just like
going off the rails.
How quick you just changed directions there. Almost got whiplash trying to follow that story. Oh yeah, I got that. No, I didn't get it from there.
I did not go buy it at a store.
Oh man. So okay, delicate dumping. We'll delicately dump this segment right now.
Yes, please.
All right. There is an influencer, Karen Majory. She's 23 years old. Has over 1,000 boyfriends, and that's in quotes.
Boy, if she had to delicately dump, that'd take a while.
No.
I don't think they get the message.
No.
There.
Well, I don't think she's going to be dumping any of them.
What if they have class rings?
She has been charging people to talk to her. So she gets charged. I mean, back in the day, they had the 900 numbers. They just called up and, they advertise on TV.
Yeah.
But I guess she wanted to experiment with AI. Probably it was getting too hard for her it said that she would work sometimes up to 5 hours a day.
Ooh,
oh, wow.
I bet she's exhausted.
Trying to talk to all of her boyfriends. So she created this AI version of herself that says that acts like her, sounds like her, even has her personality traits, matches her. And then she made it available for all of her boyfriends so that they could talk to her for $1 a minute.
Will the clone go out on dates with him?
Probably. If you have the right amount of money, it'll probably do whatever you want. Yeah. But for $1 a minute, in the first week of beta testing, she made over $70,000. So it said, what is it? $71,610. So she made this AI. Basically, I think she made it because she's like, I can't talk to all of them, but if I make this, then I can get more and more. I don't understand what the guys are getting from it's not even a real person.
No.
I don't understand the talking to her anyway, or the way back in the day with the 900 numbers, but at least that was a real person.
Hello, boy.
It probably wasn't the person on the TV, but it was a person.
Hello, boyfriend number 878.
No,
Ooh, hi, Mike. How are you doing? How are things in Washington going? Oh, she knows who I am.
She remembers.
Yeah, that's right. And your 2 dogs, Shy and yeah.
Oh my
she keeps ghosting Mike now. She's delicately dumping him.
She is. How bad is that going to be when you get delicately dumped by an AI girlfriend? It ain't even a real girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, it's probably 1,000 AI boyfriends that are calling in.
Well, somebody's paying her.
But somebody's paying, yeah.
It said here she made over $100,000 the first week after it came out of beta testing. And she is estimating now, she has almost 2 million followers. She has estimated that she will be able to make, at this rate, she's going to continue rolling it out.
Oh, of course.
$5 million a month is what she's estimating. I might create an AI version of myself. Anybody want to talk to me? Come on. $1 a minute.
Man.
You can hear about my necklace and
a lot of people I'd pay a
garter I had hanging
up.
from. That's right. When you could. You could abuse AI me, tell me to go fly a kite. You could call me a smoke show.
At least the article ensured confidentiality for the boyfriends, though.
That's what you're wanting.
They will not be exposed for anything ever.
But I don't understand. Why would you do? You know what? These kids. I would say kids, younger people. I'm assuming most of them, but maybe some are some creepy old dudes. I don't know.
Hey,
but
baby.
You need to shut off the social media. Go out and experience life. Talk to real people. Do some real experiences. Get some hobbies. Get a job where you're working with your hands. Go out and, I don't know, dig a ditch, chop some wood, do some woodworking. Learn how to carve or resurface some furniture or something. Go out and do some tactile stuff. And
I'm working
get
on
out
my
of
AI to do stuff like that. So I have to.
I have to. But I just couldn't believe that. It's like, really, people are paying $1 a minute to talk to this fake woman. She calls it Karen AI. So she's working with some company that put it out there, but I don't know. It just seems nuts.
I wonder how much the company is getting of that. $75,000. She gets $1,000.
That, or is it just for like they get an advertising and we're talking about it? I didn't say the name of the company, but
No.
you could go look it up if you want to. I don't know, but it's just ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Did you have anything else before we move on, Mike?
Well, so we've talked about some other AI stories in the past where some of them have like mocked kidnapping scenarios, and I've heard about some more of these stories rolling in.
Yeah.
And I guess at least this is not that, so it could be worse, I suppose.
It could be. This is just feeding off of stupid, lonely men.
Yes.
It's not being nefarious in the sense that it's trying to make people think that you're killing their loved ones.
Right.
Right.
Would you
right.
rather have the Karen AI or the Japanese hand?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I did have
With
that.
the lips.
We had, the lips from China, and Japan was making just a woman's hand for lonely. We're just giving all that. There's no physical now. It's just a woman's voice and maybe a cartoon picture on an emoji that we can.
Well, you
talk
probably
to.
want both.
That's probably coming.
The woman's voice.
You don't want him to get out of sync though. It's all weird. Like, what is happening? The hand's not working with the AI.
They accidentally sent you a man hand.
What? There's hair on the knuckles. This is disgusting.
It's like bigger than your hand.
That's the arm wrestling hand.
Oh my gosh. It's sad, but yeah. All right, so let's move on. I heard of a woman that says she wears safety layer over her outfit.
Does she do the safety dance?
She might. I don't know. I'm like, what's a safety layer? I don't even understand what a safety layer is.
Yeah.
And basically, and a lot of women said that they do this as well. So we'll talk. I'll tell you what she's doing. We'll see if it's a good idea, bad idea, dumb idea, whatever. But she says when she goes out with her outfits that she likes to wear, she doesn't like it because creepy men will stare at her and stuff. So she wears like an oversized.
She should make an
button-up.
AI person and send them out.
And she doesn't have to go out. But she wears a long sleeve, like button up shirt, baggy shirt and everything till she gets to wherever she's going. So like on the subway or something. And on the subway, I might would wear, I wouldn't even want to get on the subway anymore.
No, that's the first.
I might would wear bulletproof vests. And
Yes. That's the first thing there.
Yes, there would be many
Armor.
safety layers.
Yeah.
I'll look like one of the knights. I'll clanking in there.
Walking like a Star Wars stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And you'll probably be by far the least weirdest thing on the subway at that point.
But she got to the coffee shop and it shows her, somebody took a picture of her so that she could post
So
it
nobody's
on.
creeping. They took pictures of her.
But she took her shirt off, and the shirt she has underneath, it's got like 4 holes in it. And I'm not trying to be crude, but her breasts are coming out the top of it and everything. So I was like, okay, if you want to wear. My thought is, if you wear something like that, though, you're going to attract some creepy men, and maybe some non-creepy men. I mean, if you just wear that. If I went out in a banana hammock and my chaps, people are going to look and may be disgusted, but they're going to like, what does that do?
Yeah.
As I saunter around the subway.
Yeah, there won't
And at that point-
there won't be delicate dumping. There will be
No. Well, at that
Delicate
point,
heaving.
Doug will only be the 6th weirdest thing on the subway at that point.
Yelling, "Hey, you buckaroo," or something, swinging my cowboy hat around.
Oh, jeez.
That might cause a little. But if you wear certain things, it's going to cause attention. Is it fair? No. But it's just life. It's how things work.
Yeah.
And when she says she draws the attention of creepy men, that's in quotes. So it doesn't. I'm assuming if she finds the men attractive and they leer, that's fine.
Yeah.
If she doesn't find them attractive and they leer,
It's like, ooh, stop.
then you're creepy.
Yeah.
That's like if a good-looking person smiles at you, like, oh, look at that. That person's really nice. An ugly or weird person smiles at you, like, oh, that guy's a weirdo. What's he want? He's probably going to try to follow me home and kill me. But I don't know. And I would say that the layer she's wearing, it's just she's wearing a real shirt. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then she takes off the other one and reveals what looks to be like lingerie. Again, I'm not making a judgment on what you wear out.
When I heard the safety layer component, I thought of like the high vis, vests or what, whatever,
Yes.
like with the reflective tape. That's why maybe like something like that.
Yep.
I was like, what is she going to be? What would a safety layer be? That's what I thought of on the top of my
Yeah.
head.
She's saying it's a safety layer to keep creepy men from staring and leering at her, ogling her.
But yeah, in the article, it says Ray Hersey from New York shared how she keeps herself safe in the city on her TikTok. Yeah. So creepy men aren't looking at her on TikTok. Yeah. And then
No,
it
they
says,
are. Yeah. I just don't want them looking at me on the subway.
yeah. And it said she captioned her clip, which racked up more than 600,000 views.
Of all non-creepy guys, though.
She said, just know, if you see me in a white button down, the real fit is underneath. So that's not encouraging men to,
even creepier dudes would be like, I'm going to get that real layer out then.
Oh my gosh.
It's like,
it's all about the views. Got to get the 600,000 views.
yeah. Like I said, I don't feel safe on the subway. I don't want to ride
I don't feel
the
safe
subway.
eating a Subway either.
Well, no. That'd be it. Would you rather eat a subway or ride the subway? Like, ooh, that's a tough one.
I wear my safety layer when I go eat at Subway.
Some would argue that all of my clothes are safety layer. I have nothing. I made that joke before. I'm at the age now where if I want to try to be attractive or sexy, I got to put more clothes on. The more clothes I wear, the sexier it is. I come out in a nice suit. Wife's like, you look really good. Of course I do, because there's all you can see is my hands and my face. Everything else is completely covered.
It's the safety layer.
It's for your safety and protection, really. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I don't know. Any other thoughts?
Leave it to TikTok, man.
Leave it to TikTok. But yeah, if you don't want creepy dudes staring at you, you probably shouldn't post pictures of yourself on TikTok, because that's going to garner that attention.
Yeah.
Well, the one you're talking about where the girl had on the black shirt, it says the clip showed the content creator in a cafe removing a coat and a white shirt to reveal a black top with a cutout detail.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, not the Subway, but the cafe is okay.
Well, there's no creepy men in the cafe.
Yeah, there's nobody creepy in there.
Oh, never. Not at the cafe.
Sheesh.
All right. Did you have anything?
I don't disagree with the Subway having, a safety layer is probably not a bad idea. But then don't put it on TikTok and go display.
Well, I would say that even regardless of what you're wearing, you need some kind of safety layer on the subway.
Chain
Protection.
mail.
Yeah.
And even then, that's like your base layer.
Yes.
Like you gotta have a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
But it's just like I tell my son, he's 28, and I just be aware of your surroundings. And I tell,
And
my
wear a
mom,
safety
everything
layer.
like that, like just it has nothing to do with your wearing a lot of times. It's like, look, you can't be oblivious. Don't go, you don't jump on the subway or the bus or out on the street and pull out and start counting. I'll say, oh man, see, it's 100, 200. Let me count a big wad of cash or flash some, I flash my necklace. I always
Your
tuck that
class
necklace
ring
in.
on it.
My wife's class ring. I don't wear my. See, that's why I said you would wear your class ring. I would not.
I don't have
You
one.
wore your own key. No,
No, I said I gave it to Lori.
eventually.
I hung it in my car.
Oh, that's right.
For a while.
I don't know if that's better. At least if it was on you, you'd be like, "What is that?"
It just said Morton 1979 on it. That's all
It's a
it
key
said.
to my heart.
Well, it was broken.
Oh, now see, it got sad. Now we're sad. Why did we have to go there? We're trying to keep this fun and light, and now we all feel bad. Well, let's see if we can help Greg find love. Then maybe we can get you in on this next show.
No.
Shut
right.
that down.
Well, this isn't really related to this show, but it got me thinking. Barbara Cochran, you know who she is?
Yes.
Shark Tank. She's
Yep.
an older lady. 74. The headline, and I did not click on it. It says, Barbara Cochran stuns in two-piece bikini. Okay.
She needs a safety layer.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Well, Martha Stewart was just on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit, which I didn't even know was she
Martha-
was.
Did you say Martha
She's over 80. isn't
She's
she?
81.
Martha Stewart.
Yes. Yes. So
That Martha Stewart.
that Martha Stewart. Yes.
Okay.
She fashioned it herself out of some old dish towels that she had and a pot
And a
holder.
lovely cornucopia.
couple doilies for trim. It was very lovely. 35-minute
gosh.
project. You too can have a Martha Stewart bikini. No, I did not see it, but I heard it was like a one piece. And the people were saying she looks good for an 81. But yeah, you're 81 or 74. And again, if you keep yourself in good shape and you want to wear a bikini at the beach or whatever, but don't. But nobody wants. But can you imagine your grandma showing you a picture of herself and like, oh, here I am at the beach in my bikini. I'm like, Granny, you're supposed to be making me cookies and
gouging my eyes out,
telling me, that my boo-boo's okay when I come in my skin, my knee and stuff. Not going to TikTok in your bikini. What happened? I guess that's my gripe is we're ruining these kids because when I was a kid, grandparents looked like a grandparent.
Yes.
They're the beehive. They were old.
Most of my teachers look like grandparents.
They were probably 52. They were probably my age, but they looked like they were old.
Yeah.
They looked
things
ancient.
like smoking and stuff like that, I think.
Well, this is true. Getting home from work and knocking down a couple highballs.
Yeah.
Smoking a pack of Camels. That'll age you. But no, I just thought, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
So anyway, that is rolling me into the ABC has a new show. It's a dating series called The Golden Bachelor, and it's a dating series for the golden years. So they're adding
So
another.
when it doesn't work out in the first Bachelor,
Yeah, you
series,
can come back.
When they come back,
you'll be a returning contestant.
yes, they're adding another show to its Bachelor's franchise. They announced The Golden Bachelor this fall to showcase a whole new kind of love story, the one for the golden years. So it's going to be for older people. I didn't see in here where it told the age limit, but like golden, older people. But I got to think, and we talked about this years ago. One of our first episodes.
Of our first podcast episodes.
It's a joke.
Because we were talking about a senior car wash that was going on.
Yeah. But it's going to be for seniors, is all I'm saying. Yeah. So it says the women will arrive at the mansion for a lifetime of experience of living through love, loss, and laughter, hoping for a spark that ignites the future, a future full of endless possibilities. Well, it probably won't be a long future, but still.
But a future, all the same.
Sad.
What does he give the girl that he chooses?
Well, I've got that down. I wanted to, So now, and I don't watch The Bachelor, but I guess
I don't either.
Don't they eliminate them and he'll have a group of them up and he'll give a rose to certain ones? That means they go on.
I think something like that.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm showing my ignorance here.
Yeah.
I should have probably watched one or two episodes before I talked about it, but I
think when we talked about this before,
my butt.
I did watch an episode, but that's a couple years ago. I don't remember.
Yeah. So he gave a rose. I was thinking like a prune, a one wrap prune.
One wrap prune,
Ooh. Yeah. Glinda gets a prune. Felicity gets a prune. Oh man. But I picture all the women arriving, how they arrive one by one.
That would cause some delicate dumping.
That would well maybe it wouldn't be so delicate. Might be some power dumping going on.
Ooh.
But the women would arrive now in The Bachelor, they pull up into the big circle.
Yeah.
I picture like a rascal will pull up. And the moment
I was thinking
off.
rascal or I was thinking Buick. They would show up in a Buick.
Yeah.
You gotta have the Buick town car.
Yeah.
So I've got a Buick. They're nice,
I know.
They got the pill caddy built right into the dash for me.
It's because you're a cool old man.
I am a cool old man.
Yeah, pill dispenser built in.
Yeah. And so this week's episode is brought to you by Depends. You know the sponsor's going to be Depends, Aspercream. They could be a sponsor. For that rough night. At the pool, you got to put some Aspercream on.
Yeah, the dude comes out in one of those 50 swimsuits.
Fix a dent.
The long
there'll
one
probably be bikinis and stuff.
Ooh, you had to be Speedos like that one dude with the American
banana
flag.
hammock. The Lone Star flag is all we'll have. Enough room for one star on that one. Viagra.
Yeah.
I figure LifeLock has got to be one. That's got to be a, And we got to hear about reverse mortgages, right?
Got to.
Tom Selleck will come out. Devane, what's his name? Robert Devane?
Robert, is it what? Robert?
Or maybe William Devane telling us
No, it's
about
William DeVoe.
telling us about our reverse mortgage options. Each contestant on the Golden Corral. Each contestant on the Golden Bachelor will receive a Jitterbug phone. You can program up to 5 people on just one push of a button.
And they'll have life alert on them too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to have the life
But they'll
alert.
need tech support to come help them with that stuff.
That's right. They come to the hot tub. They got to come out there and install handrails so they can get up and down into it. Or maybe it's just the walk-in hot tub when they open the door, walk and sit down.
Do they do like games and stuff like that to
I don't
to
know
move
if
on,
it's
or-
just
or
they
is it
go out on
just-
dates. I think. And,
Well, that's what.
but that's all,
because if it was like my mom, it'd be like Family Feud. You can Steve Harvey will be there. They love Steve Harvey.
I didn't think so. I thought it was more like dates, and
Just
they go to
out,
different people's I don't know, families and things like that. Of course, if they go out to eat, it's got to be it's got to be before 5 o'clock. You got to end it before 5, and then they want to complain about how much
Going to
everything
Cracker
costs.
Barrel.
All right, well here we go. It's
Cracker.
like, oh, I got a coupon. It's expired, ma'am. Well, I don't know why you couldn't just take it. This is ridiculous. I've had this coupon for 2 weeks. That's all. I picture them. They get to the mansion too. There's like they have to get in an electric chair. That's half the episode. It's still going up the staircase. There's a line of them now that the rascals just keep piling up. The women are waiting to go up the staircase.
The mobile staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the electric staircase.
Yeah,
The
one-
chair.
Yeah, the chair.
Got the electric chair going up there. Yeah, and then you give the contestants who move on the prune,
The prune.
or what else could you give them? Anything else? An insure. Ooh,
The guy adds them to his will when he's.
We've got it. We've got insure chilled
Yeah,
for you.
chilled.
Oh, this is very nice. All right. I don't know. Did you have anything else before we move on to the last thing here?
I can't. No, I don't think so.
No. All right. Well, the last thing, there are some ladies out in California, and they have been trying to get a union to come in to where they work. L.A. strip club dancers vote to unionize. It says,
Solidarity, man. Solidarity.
Finally, a seat at the table.
Strippers Local number 300.
It says, in what could define live entertainment history, 15 months after attempting to unionize, dancers at the Los Angeles Gentlemen's Club are one step closer to becoming the first group of strippers to form a union in America. During a settlement hearing with the union club attorneys, lawyers representing the management of the Star Garden Topless Dive Bar.
Dive bar.
That sounds like gentlemen would be there,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
In North Hollywood, agreed to withdraw election challenges and recognize the union, the Actors Equity Association, an established union, labor union, announced Tuesday. So I was like, wow, what are they wanting to? Why are they unionizing? And let me see here. Sorry, my screen just refreshed, but I saw here. I'm trying to find
Just about everybody's trying to unionize now.
Yeah.
I saw it. Starbucks had been going through it in some places.
So I think if there's a wage dispute and they go on strike, are you going to the strip club with the scabs?
Yeah, you don't want the scabs.
No, you do not want the scabs. Yeah, and they got a seat at the table. So, apologize here. I'm trying to find it. It says here that they were trying to unionize. I wanted this one line. It said for safety concerns. That's what I'm trying to find. But I wanted to see. They said it as. Oh yeah, here it is. Dancers at the dive bar said they were locked out of the club in March of 2022 after raising issues including health and safety concerns, unfair termination, but like health safety concerns. I'm like, what kind of safety?
Well,
concerns?
your stripper pole falls over. You know.
Well, I said so. You go in, you're going to bring OSHA in, and if it's a union, will they have to pool all their tips? Because everybody we negotiate a salary. So you got to pull all the tips. You can't do more than the other stripper. Mm-hmm. All right, listen, we're going to negotiate this. No lap dances. One pole work a night. That's it. I am out on it. And then if you have OSHA coming in, can you imagine they're going to come in with all these different regulations now? They're telling them, all right, listen, gather around, ladies. Representatives here now says we have to wear, anytime the lights are dimmed, you must be wearing your reflective safety vest.
See? The safety gear.
That's right. Safety layers.
Only non-toxic glitter will now be used. It has to be approved. We got to get that passed. And
probably need earplugs for the loud music.
You might need earplugs for the loud music.
Well, you can't be walking around in high toe or the high heel shoes either.
That's my next one. I have closed-toed, steel or safety toe, non-skid sole shoes only. All right, now we got to be safe out there.
Boots.
Says anyone working the pole, once you get on the pole, you must be using your safety harness and a bump hat if you're over 3 foot off the ground.
Yeah, the safety harness is important.
Oh, yes. Because if you let go of that pole or slip, you got to catch yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be falling off the pole.
You'd be like a lineman for the power company.
Yeah.
The pole must be polished 3 times a week. Oh, man. So, I don't know. Do you have anything?
How do you pay your union dues? You just pull it out here.
It's all ones. You know that. The union dues are all ones. That's all there is. They come in, I'm here to pay my union dues. They get out the little gun. Make it rain! Shooting it all over the table. Well, ladies, why do you do this every week? I got to pick all this up.
And when they go to unionized too, the boss will be like, you know what? We'll just go with AI at this point. It might just be easier. People pay for it.
They will pay for it. They will pay for it. So,
it could be, when they go on strike, management should have to come in and take care of it. They'll be the scabs.
Yeah, like around here, if there's going to be a strike, the white collar workers go in, they have to learn the job. A middle-aged guy with the goatee, he's up there swinging around the pole. Now, he doesn't have to wear the safety stuff. I'm not union. He takes a little glitter out and flicks it at people. Ah, my eye! Shut up. What do you want? Throw some money.
Yeah, I saw some disadvantages of being in a union. Less autonomy, so they have no autonomy. Workplace tension, so it causes tension between the dancers, and slower advancement. So you can't advance from that low-level dancer to the upper, the manager.
The senior position.
Senior dancer.
Yes.
Well, there is a picture.
I've got seniority.
This is from USA Today. There is a picture in Vegas of someone, and they do have a robot stripper up on the pole. The robots are going to take over.
There you go.
We have robots flipping burgers. Guess what? You want to unionize? Fine. We're going to get a robot stripper now.
Yep. Because people prove
Show me
that
your servo unit, baby. Woo!
Well, it'll be robots watching too. So yeah,
people pay for them. They do. It's weird, but they pay for it with the AI chat thing that we just talked about.
It said 97 dancers in San Francisco's Lusty Lady organized the Exotic Dancers Union affiliated with the Services Employees International Union, but the club shuttered its doors in 2013. So
the robot strippers got Apple Pay. You just, instead of giving it the money, the tips,
you just got to tap it.
Yeah, you hold your phone up to it.
Yeah, QR codes on them.
Thrust its pelvet out there. Got to tap.
My card's not working.
It's not working. Declined. Big siren goes off.
It just zaps
Robot bouncer comes and grabs you, just chucks you out the door. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I think that's going to end the show.
Yes. That'll wrap it up.
That's right. So, hey, thank you all for tuning in, for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you have a great week. Again, have a great Memorial Day.
Yes.
Relax. Take a breath.
Or if you're listening after, I hope
have
it
a
was
great
a
whatever
good,
day you're having right now. We hope it's a great
Wednesday
day.
or what?
That's right. And we hope you're tuning in 7 days. And until then, see ya.
Later.
Peace.
Well, that wraps up another episode. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.